AI does not just answer, it plans. Discover the 4 architects of autonomy. Does your AI assistant feel like it has amnesia? You ask a follow-up question, and it is already forgotten the first. Why is that so frustrating? We call this the reactive agent. It's a lightning-fast specialist for simple, one-off tasks, but it is trapped in the moment with zero context. What do you lose when your agent cannot remember? That's a critical limitation. Think of a vending machine. You punch a single, specific button. In that instant, it delivers exactly what you requested, nothing more, nothing less. It's brilliantly efficient for that one action. But ask it a follow-up question, or give it a complex order? It's utterly lost. That's the reactive agent, perfect for the immediate command, but incapable of any real conversation. You will hear them called chatbots, but they are just rule engines. A user hits a keyword, the agent delivers a static, predefined response. It cannot learn, adapt, or hold a true dialogue. For a singular task, it's reliable. But for any nuance, it collapses, making it a powerful tool for only the simplest of scenarios. Its behavior is entirely locked to its original code. When the conversation veers off script, it cannot reason its way back. You are left with dead ends and "I do not understand" replies. It's a static system in a dynamic world, which is its ultimate, critical weakness for any ambitious project. You will hit its limits immediately. Forget reactive AI, the real power is in agents that can plan ahead. Picture this, an agent that does not just respond, it simulates. It builds a dynamic internal model of your task environment to mentally test actions before execution. This brain allows for deep reasoning about cause and effect. It is the difference between blindly trying keys and analyzing the lock mechanism first. For complex problems requiring foresight, this deliberation is your strategic advantage. Think of this as strategic gameplay. It does not just see the immediate move, it projects an entire sequence of possible futures within its model. You need this agent for multi-step challenges where a single misstep is costly. It's your architect, laying out each step toward a distant goal while navigating potential obstacles you haven't even encountered yet. Picture a chess master, not just reacting, but orchestrating the entire board in their mind. This agent embodies that foresight. It builds and critiques multiple internal action plans, choosing the optimal path by rigorously stress testing each simulation against the goal. You deploy it when failure is not an option and the problem space is a complex, uncharted maze. Imagine a master architect, not just reacting to a crack in a wall, but analyzing the entire blueprint. They calculate stresses, test material choices in simulations, and design a solution that fortifies the entire structure for decades. This agent is that architect, ensuring your system's integrity by building and validating its future, step by critical step. Today's assistants are stuck reacting. The future belongs to the ones that act. But reactive responses have no strategy. You need an agent that can pause, analyze long-term goals, and build a deliberate plan of action. Then, it executes those steps with the raw speed of a reflex agent. This hybrid is your strategic partner, capable of complex, multi-stage execution in a dynamic world. Do not just react. Think. Then act. But your project needs more than just speed or deep thought. It needs both. So how do you fuse these two minds into one system that can switch between instinct and strategy on the fly? The answer lies in a layered architecture, creating an agent that truly understands the context of any request. Now picture this. Your agent isn't just fast, and it is not just a deep thinker. It is an adaptive system that analyzes incoming requests, instantly choosing between a pre-built reaction and launching into a full strategic deliberation. You architect the decision logic, giving it situational awareness and the power to shift gears in real time. Think of a world-class soccer goalkeeper. The instinctive save from a penalty is the fast reflex agent. But when the game is on the line, they read the field, choose a strategy, and orchestrate the team's defense. That's your hybrid agent, blending lightning instinct with tactical intelligence to always make the right move. Stop calling it AI when it is just automated, not actually intelligent. Now, picture a multi-agent system. Instead of one solitary mind, you have a team of specialized experts communicating and collaborating. This is where things get powerful. One agent plans, another executes, a third analyzes the results. It is a scalable architecture, mimicking true problem solving. So, do you need a solo worker or a coordinated team? That choice, solo or team, is your most critical design decision. A single agent is cost-effective and direct for a clear, linear task. But for complex, dynamic problems that demand diverse skills, a multi-agent system isn't just more powerful, it is an entirely different paradigm, unlocking emergent intelligence no single entity could achieve. Your project's ambition determines the path. Now, think about the friction in your process, dependencies that create bottlenecks or isolated data islands. A multi-agent team attacks these points simultaneously, each with a specialized focus. It's a symphony of problem-solving where parallel execution and negotiation drive emergent strategies. You aren't just building a tool, you are conducting an orchestra of intelligence. But imagine conducting that orchestra without sheet music. Suddenly, their great strength becomes a liability. If these specialized agents cannot share context or resolve conflicting goals, chaos erupts. Your project stalls in a storm of miscommunication. This is the critical price of teamwork. It demands a robust framework for governance, or your brilliant team will work against itself. Stop calling them assistants. These 4 autonomous agents are strategists. Think beyond basic commands. A reactive agent is your precise, high-speed surgeon. It instantly executes pre-programmed rules for tasks like automated alerts or process triggers. In a stable, predictable environment, this is not just simple, it is ruthless, deterministic efficiency. It does not ponder, it acts. Deploy this strategist when you need flawless, immediate execution. Now, shift gears entirely. The deliberative architect is not reactive. It has a model of its world, it sets internal goals, and it plans the sequence of actions to achieve them. This is for uncharted territory, like designing a novel system integration or navigating a complex outage. It builds a strategy first, then deliberately executes. Think about a hybrid agent as your top tactical operator. It runs the fast, reflexive plays immediately, like pulling a sales figure, but instantly calls a timeout when it hits the unexpected. It then deliberates, builds a new plan and executes. You get blistering efficiency with the strategic depth to handle anything the real world throws at it. So if a hybrid agent is your premier solo specialist, think of multi-agent as building your dream team. You are not just coding an assistant, you are orchestrating a crew of experts, a researcher, a writer, an analyst who collaborate, debate, and hand off work. This is for the monumental challenges that demand true collective intelligence to solve.